Hello friends, Namaste, welcome to my session again. I'm so happy, I'm so thankful that you are watching my sessions. Today I'm here with another beautiful topic. Every time when I share some information, some wisdom with anyone, and that gives me more joy, more happiness. And I'm going to talk about self-love. Do you love yourself? Do you like yourself? On a scale of 1 to 10, how much you rate to your self-love? If it is 1 means you are not loving yourself. If it is 5 means average. If it is 10 means you are loving yourself fully. What do you rate? Just spontaneous number that comes to you. You can just think of. If you got the number 8 or above, then you are loving yourself truly. If that number is less than 8, means you need to love yourself more. Why do we need to love ourselves? What happens when we don't love ourselves? And what are the clues, indicators that tell us that we are loving ourselves? We'll discuss about that. I'll share with you about these sutras of self-love. Sutras for self-love. There are various emotions that we experience in life. All these emotions can be categorized into mainly 2 emotions. One is love emotions and fear emotions. The emotion of love, the emotion of fear. If we carry the emotion of love inside our heart, we experience joy, happiness, we feel compassion for others, we feel friendliness with others, we take care of others, we care others, we share with others, and we are also happy for other successes, because love is the guiding principle. If you are operating by the energy and emotion of fear, your awareness is contracted. When we have fearful emotions, we cannot experience life in its fullest form. Fear stops our growth. Fear brings many limitations in us. Fear is like a speed breaker on the road. When there is a speed breaker on the road, what we do, we try to slow down the vehicle, and then we, after passing the speed breaker, we accelerate the speed of the vehicle. In life, what happens? We think that fear is the hindrance, and whenever we encounter fear, we stop in life. It is like a speed breaker we need to cross. At different stages of life, we get some fears. So when you face your fears, when you overcome your fears, the remaining will be the love emotions, love energy. Self-love brings us so many benefits. Self-love brings us success, happiness, fulfillment in life. Without self-love, how much ever we achieve, how much ever money we earn, we feel void, lack, emptiness inside us. There are various reasons why we don't love ourselves. Some of the reasons are parental disapproval. When child is growing up, if parents or elders constantly telling the child that you are not looking good, you are not able to walk, or you are not speaking well, and you snore, and you sneeze your nose, So if parents and elders, they constantly giving these labels to children, and also when parents are not approving the children for who they are, then this disapproval syndrome develops in them. When the child goes to school, if he gets good marks, the parents should appreciate them, acknowledge them for achieving good marks. But most of the cases, what happens, when the child comes home with his progress card, after looking at the progress card, the first question parents ask is, who got the first rank? The child says, my friend Leela got the first rank, I got second rank. And then immediately parents will be very serious towards the child. Why did you not got this first rank? Why did you get this second rank? I don't like because you got the second rank. And then the child feels so sadful inside. They feel sad inside. And they cry inside because her mother or father is not approving them for whatever the achievement they have. They develop this wound inside their heart, in their mind. So whatever that I do, my parents are not accepting me. So they start to develop self-rejection in them. They start to develop self-hatred towards them. They hate the parents. So it's the biggest mistake parents does unconsciously. And one more thing is telling children all the limitations, giving all kind of wrong messages. Suppose a child wants to play in the rain, but the mother says, don't go into rain. You get the cold, cough, you get the fever. And if the child wants to play with friends, don't go with them outside. They may hit you, they may beat you. And when the child is playing alone with his toys, the mother or father says, don't give your toys to other children. You will lose. These kind of messages will stop the growth of their mind. And the children will not give anything to the other children, their friends, because they feel, if I give, I lose. And one more thing is, why we don't love ourselves is, when we were a child, if our parents are not there with us, or if we were sent to hostel at the very early age, they experience separation in them. So when they feel separation, they feel tensed, anxious all the time when they grow up. So these are some of the blockages that happen in the child's mind and heart. And whatever these blocks that happened in the childhood, created in the childhood, they will be there remaining forever in the life until and unless they heal themselves all these inner blocks. So loving yourself means accepting yourself exactly as you are. Whether your color is black or white, whether you are thin or fat, however you appear, accept yourself as you are. People who don't accept themselves, people who don't love themselves, others will never love them. And when people are not loving them, they think that, oh, my mother is not loving me, my father is not loving me, my husband is not loving me. It is because they have lack of self-love. To the degree that you love yourself, that much only others will love you. If you love, if you accept your own self as you are, whatever others do, whatever others say, whether others love or not, it doesn't affect you. Accepting yourself as you are, by looking into the mirror, looking into your eyes, tell yourself, I love myself, I accept myself, I appreciate myself, I acknowledge myself, I love my body. Loving our body as it is part of self-love. So in order to heal these childhood blocks, we need to reconnect to inner child within us. When we meet our inner child, even though we are grown up, you might be a teacher, you might be a doctor, lawyer, manager, chairman, you might be a driver, you might be a cooking housewife, a cook. You have inner child within you. It's a different subject actually, inner child. I'm not going much deep into that because we are not going into inner child topic. I'll be speaking on that topic again later. My favorite topic. So when we heal our inner child blocks, when we reparent our inner child, then we'll start loving ourselves. And when we love ourselves, we value our time. People who don't love themselves, they don't value their own worth, they don't value their own time. Time is a precious gift for all of us. If we are not giving enough time for our mind, for our body, for our heart, for our soul, we are not loving ourselves. Who cares for us if we are not having time for our own self? Everyone want to grow in life, so they want to love themselves. They want to spend some time for their personal growth. Spending time, money for your own self is because of self-love. Otherwise, we don't spend time for ourselves. We don't spend money for ourselves. We spend for many people so that we get love from them. When I was studying, I have a few friends who are always try to give, always try to, pay the bills. When we say, I want to pay now, they don't agree. No, I want to pay. It is good. They are having generous heart. But sometimes when they pay, when they spend for us in order to get our love, that means there is a block in them. By giving all the time for others, we feel that we get love from others. But it's a void inside. If you have self-love, if you clear that void, heal that void within you, then out of your generous heart, you can give, not expecting in return. Even thanks, even appreciation. You are not expecting anything. You are just giving for the sake of giving. And to develop more self-love to you, you start practicing appreciating yourself every day. When you wake up, look into the mirror and tell yourself, oh, what a beautiful face I have. What a beautiful day I have today. Today I will do exercise for my body. Today I will read very good books, positive books to develop my mind. Today I eat food consciously. Today I buy something very important to me because I love myself. So start practicing. Whatever the little achievements that you have in your life, you just take your left hand and keep it behind your shoulder and tell yourself, Subhash, I have done a great job. That means you are appreciating yourself. Self-appreciation is self-love. Love yourself as you are. Generally, we love ourselves most of the times when we achieve things, when we get good marks, when we get good job, when we earn more money, we try to love ourselves. When we are successful, we love ourselves. But when we are failure, when we met with an accident, when we are having ill health, we feel like we don't like ourselves, we don't love ourselves. It is because we always want that happiness all the time. We want to see ourselves always successful. We love only when we achieve something. No. If you achieve something, love yourself. If you are failure to achieve something, still love yourself. Love as you are. And to love yourself as you are, who you are, you need to heal all the emotional wounds that is there within you. We have this physical body. We also have etheric body or energy body. It's also called emotional body. When we heal that emotional body, all the suppressed emotions, all the anger, all the patterns, then we feel love from within. The self-love emerges. We love our own self without any reasons. And one more thing that we can practice to self-love is gratitude practice. When you start writing gratitude notes for your own self, what are the things that you have done today, yesterday? If you are thanking, love letter to you, gratitude to you, thankful to you, and your self-love start to develop. Self-love is directly connected and directly affecting our self-worth. When we love ourselves, our self-worth increases. People who don't love themselves, their self-worth is very low. They have less confidence. So, to feel more worthy of yourself, you need to love yourself. And when you love yourself, your body will work at its optimal level. Self-love is directly connected to healing. When you love your body, when you love yourself, your body repairs itself. Whenever you have any pain, any illness, any ailment in your body, start sending your loving energy to that body part more and more. Start paying more and more attention to that body part so that that pain will be healed. Like when the child is crying for any reason, if mother goes towards the child and hug the child will stop crying immediately because he gets that love, attention, caring from mother. So, in the same way, our own body is also like that. When we send our loving energy to any body part, it will start to function well. The self-feeling activates within you. And finally, love yourself as if your life depends on it. Love your body, love your mind, love your failures, love your successes. There is no power which is equivalent to love in the entire universe. The entire universe is working based on the principle of love. Love your friends, love your enemies, love your colleagues, and do not forget to love yourself. Thank you, dear friends. Thank you for watching me. See you again. Bye bye.